Hello everybody, it's Jennifer, and I wanted to do this quick video today to talk to you about the power of forgiveness and why it is absolutely mandatory that you forgive those people that have hurt you. Now, if you're watching this video and you are somebody who is struggling with unforgiveness, I want to say I'm sure that you've probably heard all kinds of sayings about why you should forgive and all that good stuff. But I really want to let you know one thing. What I really want to express to you is that a lot of people think about when they think about somebody that's really deeply hurt them or caused them some type of, psychological, physical, emotional pain. A lot of times they feel like if they forgive that person, they're basically releasing that person from the obligation of what they actually did to them. And there's a couple things that I want to express about that. Number one, you need to forgive other people, not for them. It has nothing to do with them. Regardless of whether they acknowledge what they did to you, whether they apologize or whatever the case is, your giving forgiveness is for you. It is to help you to heal the emotional and energetic blockages that can be hindering you stepping into your calling and your destiny. A lot of times we are moving in a certain direction and we're doing all the right stuff. You may be somebody who is trying to start a business or has started a business or engaging in some type of enterprise, and you're taking all of the steps that seem like they should be the right steps, but you're not quite getting to where you want to go. You're facing challenge after challenge, and you're not really sure why that may be. And what I want to express to you is that a lot of times the source of the blockage can be the energy that you have of unforgiveness. And I want to say that energy, this type of holding on to this negative energy can be a blockage to block the manifestation of the things that you desire in your life, because we are all just pure energy in our being. That is our state, as spiritual beings having this human experience. We are pure energy, and when we block our energy fields with pain or negativity or anger, all these different emotions, we're basically blocking the flow of God that is trying to express itself as our lives. So the biggest thing that we can do in order to move forward in what we are being called to do, in order to take our lives to that very next level, we need to learn to release that feeling of anger or unforgiveness, because there's a number of ways. And some of this you may be ready to hear, and some you may not be ready to hear. But the things that we experience in our lives are always for our highest and best good. We can learn, we can grow, we can evolve as a result of the situations that occur in our lives. And sometimes painful, traumatic, sad instances can happen throughout our lives, but then we can look back and say, wow, if it wasn't for this occurring, then I wouldn't have done this, which means I wouldn't have met this person, which means I wouldn't have gone there, which means I wouldn't be exactly where I am now. What I want you to understand is that there is a reason for everything that has occurred in your life. And even though it's caused you tremendous pain, even though the person who harmed you, may not have any regret about it, regardless of whatever the situation is, there is something that you can learn and grow through that experience that is going to point you towards your destiny. What most people don't even think about or realize is that the pain or the trauma or the challenges that we experience are the catalysts that bring us closer and closer to our destiny. And when you start thinking about what is your purpose or what is your calling or what are you being charged with doing, 9.5 times out of 10, that calling is rooted in the challenges, the pain, the different things that you may have experienced that have been burdens for you, but as you've been able to grow and survive and thrive through that situation, your story becomes that testimony for someone else that may be going through a similar situation. So, what you've got to think about is that your challenges or the things that you've gone through are not necessarily for you. Sometimes you are going through something because you have to learn a lesson so that you can bring it forth to other people. So, that is one thing that I really, really, really want you to understand about forgiveness. The other thing that I want you to understand is that when people know better, they do better. And I'm just going to quote Maya Angelou on that. Literally, when people know better, they do better. And you have to realize that the people that do harm to you, the people that have caused you the most grief and the most pain, they are as much victims of their own circumstances as you are of the circumstances that they put on you. They are the product of their own traumas, their own pain, their own uh, negative belief systems about who and what they are. They are the product of that. And so when they behave negatively towards you, they're only doing so out of their own ignorance and out of their own pain. And when you can start to remove your own feelings of poor me and your own feelings of victimization around the situation, when you can look from a distance at what's happening, you can start to have a sense that this person only did what they knew to do. As painful, as ignorant, as hurtful as whatever they may have done or caused, the pain they caused to you, they did it because that's what they knew to do at the time. So hopefully this message can, help somebody that's battling with unforgiveness. And I really hope that you can understand the principles that I'm trying to uh, talk to you about, because these releasing anger and pain and trauma and hurt based on a prior situation can really be the catalyst that can take you to new heights in your life and really help you to be exactly where you are being called to be. So, definitely hope you have a phenomenal day and enjoy this message. Remember to dream big, to love bigger. God bless, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye bye.